Hello and welcome to the BTSF for PokéSins Season 1 Episode 57, The Breeding Center Secret. I'm a big fan of Butch and Cassidy. I really like Team Rocket, the extra Team Rocket organisation as a whole, beyond just like Jesse, James and Meowth. I like the idea of Giovanni actually being a sort of criminal mastermind whose sort of brilliant plans are constantly undermined by the two least efficient agents in the world. And to me, Butch and Cassidy are the successful Team Rocket team, and you can just imagine little operations like this one going across all of Kanto. Another thing I find interesting is the difference in the mottos, and I know that later on it sort of comes up and is something like the motto is the actual Team Rocket one, but Jesse and James have changed it. But at this point, based on what was said in this episode, that was not the case when this was written. That is a retcon later on to change it, to add a bit of irony, to add a joke, whatever. But at this point in time, when this episode was made, that was not the plan. And I find it interesting the way that Butch and Cassidy are sort of copying Jesse and James's one, but maybe they're not, maybe they're copying the other thing, maybe they're copying where James and Jesse and James stole theirs from. Maybe, mottos are just a Team Rocket thing, each Team Rocket team has its own motto, but why would it have a motto? It's a secret criminal organisation, blah blah blah. I could talk about it for ages. I do really like them as a duo, and despite Butch's ridiculous voice, I really enjoy them. As for the story of this episode, it's really good. It is a very well done story. It has enough twists like Cassidy calling the police on them, Misty's brilliant plan with Pikachu. It has enough twists to keep it sort of gripping, but not too many as to lose the kids. If they had gone down the sort of proper legal route with Ash and friends being kept in prison until this is all sorted out, that would have been a step too far as the story for kids goes. Having them sort of realise the truth and free the heroes, that's a very kids story thing. But despite me being aware of that, it is still sort of an issue with the logic of the episode, which is, why I gave it mine for it. Overall, though, I do really like this episode. I think it's a brilliant introduction of Butch and Cassidy, and I'm looking forward to them showing up again. Also, little thing, did you catch the Pokemon Tower reference? That was a reference to the sort of the urban myth of Pokemon where you kill Gary's Raticate. That was a reference to that. I just couldn't resist it. For the record, I don't think I buy that story. I've never really given it enough thought to decide properly one way or another, but I don't think I do. Couple of outtakes for this one. Here you go. And jumping the clue by the look of it. But really establishes the... Overall, the Breeding Center Secret is a very good... This time we have a rare instance of cut content cut so late on that I actually recorded it. Sometimes, and this is very rare, sometimes when I'm doing these, when I'm recording my script, I will just come up with extra stuff and say them in the moment. Sometimes I edit the script to include them, sometimes I don't. This is one of the cases where I said it in the moment and it's just no, that doesn't work. How does he even know that's his? It could be someone else's victory bell and his Weepinbell is sat crying round the corner. Or weeping, should I say? Ha! No, it's better without that bit. Scrap that. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, please consider pledging to my Patreon, linked in the description, and you should follow me on Twitter, also linked in the description. I will catch you later.